In a world where hope seems like a distant memory, where the promises of change ring hollow, a recent poll posted has shed light on the despair plaguing America's youth. The poll's result painted a stark picture. 20% strongly agree, 28% somewhat agree, and another 26% are indifferent. Only a mere 26% disagree. This sentiment echoes the disillusionment of many Americans today. The World Economic Federation understands the root of this malaise. Governments are failing their citizens, leaving them with very little hope or recourse. The problem is that it is not a matter of left or right, or communism versus capitalism. The real problem is figuring out what the two sides are, and they aren't Democrat or Republican. What we have are two economies. On one side, we have something you can call neoliberalism, neo-mercantilism, or a Wall Street, petrodollar-based, or fossil fuel economy. But it's really simpler than that. It's running the government and the economy by corporations for the benefit of corporations, and both the Democratic and Republican parties work for that. The real struggle we have is between an economy built on the people and an economy built for the people by the people. Consider the grim reality: Joe Biden arbing and funding a genocide in Gaza, with Donald Trump promising to exacerbate the situation if elected. It's a dire choice for Americans, caught between a rock and a hard place. The poll also exposes a prevailing belief among young voters, the conviction that all politicians are corrupt, leading the country down a path darker than the one they were born into. Nearly half of young voters feel elections don't represent them, while a staggering 64% see America in decline. And the belief that politicians profit from their power, a resounding 65% agreement. The Federation offers a beacon of hope in these dark days. We pledge to work with transparency and democratic principles to advocate for your interests on the free market funded by green energy, to empower the voices of the people, and to forge a brighter future for all. We believe in a government truly for the people, by the people, and we believe that the corporate economy shouldn't get to decide for you. With the Federation, it is your turn to decide. Join the Federation today so that we can together reclaim our democracy and build the economy we want to live in. If you want an economy where you have a good work-life balance, where you can have the personal freedom and financial stability to choose whether or not to have a family, where you can obtain proper healthcare without worrying about how an illness can destroy your family and drown you in debt, where you can trust the information you get on the world around you, where you can participate in the world, both the real one and online, without worrying whether your personal life and information will be sold, marketed and used against you. Then you can join the Federation and work to make these things happen. When people are telling you that there's nothing you can do to make your world better and that you shouldn't blame the powers that be for the very real problems they create, they tell you, don't hate the players, hate the game. What the Federation says is together we can actually change the game. We agree that we shouldn't waste our time on hating our neighbors, the other people the politicians tell us to hate and blame. That's right, don't hate the players, change the game, win the game.